Hey, everybody. Good morning. Who all do we have with us today? Yes, Mary. We made it through the storms. We got a lot of limbs down, but we're through the storm. Oh, is that Mary Beth? Good morning. Good morning. Who else do we have out there with us? You guys, we're talking about the quilt that's hanging behind me today and the class that we've got. So we've got a class coming up on this border quilt. So you can see the border here. Everything out of the inside is made from that border. So we'll be talking about that. And then we also have a border um, table runner, and we'll be talking about that. So, anyways, whoops, hang on. I messed up my set here by pulling that. Okay, back. Oh, hey, Kim, good morning. And Pam, good morning. What are you guys working on right now? Anybody working on anything particularly? I've been trying to work on curtains for the shop and not curtains, just a little valance. We got some cute sewing machine fabric in, so I'll show you that here in just a little bit and show you how we put those together. So, hey, Judy, how are you? Oh, you're working on military quilts, Kim. Good, good. We've got um, we've got some lots of quilts of valor. Hey, Debbie. Good morning. And you're working on donation quilts. So Debbie has been working on donation quilts. That is part of the Casa Hagar and or Casa Hogar. Yes, that's the orphanage down in Mexico, and she's helping us make quilts for. We have 30 kids down there, and so if anyone's interested in that, we've got again 30 kids, and we need twin size quilts. And I'll tell you about a retreat coming up here pretty quick. So, and you're working on a baby quilt. Oh, good, Judy. Yeah, I'd love to see pictures, you guys. If you want to post them on our Facebook site, so we can all see. We'd love to see all that. So go out there and share posts, so it gives us all inspiration. So, um, again, I've been working on curtains, trying to get some curtains made, and just some little projects. Of course, I always have quilts going. I always have numerous quilts going at once. And Sue is coming in today, and she is working on our new block of the month. And so we've got a new block of the month that I'm anxious to show you. So I think she's just going to make a small replica or a small piece of that quilt, not the entire quilt.
That quilt, the panel quilt that she made.
I don't know. And so, anyways, we'll be showing you that. But I'll give you a little quick peek. That's my curtains. I've got it still on the curtain rod, but that's my curtains, the little sewing machines. So I thought that fabric was really cute. And so I put some together with the red and then the turquoise at the bottom. So that's what I'm working on. Marianne's rearranging and going through my fabric and quilting room. And Nancy's helping you. Oh, that's great. Well, what a great thing. I'm glad Nancy's there. I need somebody to come help me. I've got a lot of stuff. I'm very organized behind the cabinets, behind the cabinet doors. Everything's got its color and its place, but all the tables and stuff, I've got a big like most people's quilting room. It's a mess.
Well, I can share pictures of your quilting room.
Oh, yeah. He's saying we need to share pictures of the quilting room. Y'all won't want to see mine. It's really messy. All the projects I've finished are just kind of laying everywhere, and the leftovers, and yeah. Uh, oh, Cheryl, love the machine fabric. Thank you. Yep, we have a bowl to that. We've got all kinds of sewing themes. So if you guys ever want to do a quilt with sewing themes or anything, again, that's the fabric for the curtains. And so I did the west windows. I've got them, they're a little bit longer. I did those with the blue turquoise bottom, because y'all know that's my favorite color, and red is really close behind. And then this is the other one. And these aren't all gathered just perfectly, but this is the ones for the north side.
Who picked up
Huh?
who picked up the fabric for the bottom?
I don't know. Did you? Oh, Bill said he picked out the fabric for the bottom. So we got to give him credit. Okay. So, and Kim says, I've been working on my quilt room for months now. Same way. I'm glad to know that there's a lot of us. I always thought I'm not telling anybody what that room looks like, but a lot of people have come in and said, oh, you should see my room. It's a tornado. I thought, we're all kind of right there together. You know, you start a project and then you finish this, you got to bind this, or you got to put a border on that, or you're in the middle. You know, I've got always several projects in the midst of, and I've got them at different machines. And so, yeah, my room is very messy. I've got stuff everywhere. But anyways, and every time I go to rearrange and pick up, I think, oh, this just lacks this little bit. So I sit down and do that little bit to finish that, never get to the room. I'll get to a piece of the room, but that's it. So anyways, I totally get you. I'm definitely that way. So, okay, well, let's start. I've got a few things to show you. Not a real long show today, but huh?
Ask if you have any new people.
Do we have anybody new on? Anybody new?
Just go.
When I get my house clean, she just does the floor. I get you, Cheryl. That's what, when I used to have a housekeeper, that was the same way. She did the floor, and that's about all you're going to get to. So, and I don't really want you to move anything on the front because I know where all my little projects are, even though it's kind of messy. So, okay, Margie is new.
Okay.
All right, great. Good to have you, Margie.
Talk about the new
And Janice. Good morning, Janice.
We'll talk about
Okay, we're going to go through and do our stuff. We're more than just a quilt shop, Margie. We do long arm quilting. That would be me. I do that. And binding. And then Bill does machine repair and scissor sharpening. And we do embroidery. We have lots and lots of AccuQuilt products. And we've got classes, P31 retreats, and the Mystery 5.0. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, Mystery 5.0. The room, and you can't find. That's so true. I've put things up, Kim. It's like, where did I put that? What drawer or what cabinet? And yeah, if it's laying out where you can see it and you know where it's at. All right. That's my theory anyways. So, okay, a little bit about long arm quilting. We do, I do lots of people's long arming. So if you have anything, this is fixing to get to the busy time of the year. In the fall is always the busiest, getting stuff ready for Christmas. We've got lots of quilting to do. Binding, if you want us to bind it after we quilted it, we can do that. Or if you just have a quilt that you need to have bound, you can bring those in. Machine repair, we are about half of the price of Oklahoma City. Actually, the last time I got mine cleaned, my electronic machine in Oklahoma City, there on Northwest Highway, it was $350 some, and we charge $99. So if you need your machine cleaned or oiled or anything like that, it's good to have that done about once a year. Okay, about once a year. If you haven't used it and it's set, it's probably dry and it needs to be oiled. But if you use it a lot, of course, once a year. If not, you might be able to get by with 1.5 to 2 years. Okay, but it does need oil. It gets dried out, and you want everything to work good. Hey, Beth, how are you? She's new too. And Catherine, great. Love having you girls. Thank you. Glad you came on. Where are you guys from?
You have new people. You have Beth and Catherine.
Uh-huh.
And Margie.
Yeah, Beth, Catherine, and Margie. Yeah. So great. I'm glad you guys are with us. Again, machine repair, and then he does scissor sharpening. And if you guys have a guild meeting or you have a retreat and you want him to come, I know he comes to my retreats, and he does come to, let's see, you go over to Guthrie, and he goes over there. And I think what was it, Anadarko, Chickasha was talking about having you come there. So you can get him to come for the day, and as long as he's guaranteed so many blades, and he'll come sharpen everything. And then if you need machines cleaned and stuff, he can do that. He may have to bring those back home. Just depends on how many there is and what all needs to be fixed. Okay. And then again, we have AccuQuilt products classes. If you get on our website, Bill will drop that in the comments, and so you'll get to see that. And then the P31 retreats is actually P31 quilt retreats. You do bring your items to sew on, but then we have lots more about that, and I'll tell you that in here in a sec. And then the Mystery 50, I'll get into that when we get to that slide. We have Altus Norman. Oh, that's great. I love that. My husband used to go to Altus a lot when he was with the Highway Patrol. He's retired now, but he would go out there to the Air Force Base, and they would do their defensive training. So he would go out there and help teach. Okay, so there's our link there in the comments. Okay, anything of social media. So Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Facebook has now, if you do a live like I'm doing this morning, and I've done demos the last, I don't know, month, every week of the month, I've done demos. So if you get on Facebook, they're taking lives down every 30 days. Okay, every 30 days, lives come down. So if you want to see some of the demos, we did the silhouettes last week, and then we've done several demos. But if you want to go out on YouTube, they still should be on YouTube. Okay, so you may have to search out on YouTube to find those. Okay, and it's the Quilt Lady OK. Quilt Lady OK for Oklahoma. Okay, the P31 retreats. All right, if you girls have never been to a retreat, you will absolutely love this. We all love this. Once you do, I guarantee you'll be signing up to come again. They're four nights, 5 days. All meals are included except one. We go out to eat one evening, and then we do a mystery project sew along, a round robin, and daily Proverbs 31. So devotionals. Okay, so the beds, we have rooms that are generally, most of them have 2 beds to a room. Okay, we do have one bedroom that has 3 beds. We have 3 sisters that come, and we have groups of 3 that come. So we have that bedroom, but they're all nice big bedrooms and not crowded. You've got plenty of hang up room, stuff to leave your clothes out and stuff. And then we all have our own tables to sew on. Everyone's got their own table. There is lots of light, the good LED lights. Then we have a whole room that has an AccuQuilt in it. We have a huge ironing area, big boarded ironing table. And then we have a big cutting area. So if you can, of course, bring your own tray table and cut, or do it on your table, bring your mat and cut there, but we do have the cutting areas and stuff available too. Okay. And then all your meals, I'll cook all your meals. We'll have breakfast, lunch, and supper. Lunch is usually not a cooked thing. Sometimes we'll have grilled cheese, the 5 cheese sandwich or something like that. But mystery project. Mystery project is exactly that. It's a mystery. You don't know what it is. I will give you different things to cut out. Sometimes we'll furnish everything. Sometimes I'll have you bring, maybe a fat quarter or something. Just kind of depends on what it is. Okay. Round robin is exactly that. You have a center panel, and then in that center panel, anybody that puts a border around that or puts a border on that quilt will be in a drawing. And at the end of the week, then someone wins that quilt top. So you may be the lucky one to go home with that quilt top. So what happens is we have a private Facebook group that I will make for each retreat. Okay, so you get to know the other retreaters that are coming. In that, I'm going to tell you, the games that we play. I want you to make a bag and make at least 12 items. I know on the September retreat, we're sold out at 14. Okay, so we'll have to make 14 items. And then We play a game with that. We play another game, but I'll tell you in that Facebook group what things that you can bring and stuff for that. Okay, and then I'll also post the round robin picture. I know the one for July is going to be like a Quilt of Valor, and it's a patriotic quilt or patriotic center, and so I'll be posting that. I'll try to remember to do that today, get that out there. And then we have daily Proverbs 31 devotionals, and that's each night after dinner, okay? Or we'll have something from the Bible. If something from God's Word, we'll have a devotional on, okay? And the Holy Spirit is definitely there. We always have really good talks and stuff, and just a short time, but we really get to become friends and get together. So these retreats, we have one in July, and I think I just have like 3 or 4 seats left in that. That's July 15th through 19th. People had requested that for those that are off in the summer. And so we've got July 15th through 19th. September is full. And then November 4th through 8th, we've had 3 left. 4. Okay. We've got 4 left on that. So,
No.
Okay. And then November, we've got ones open too. All right. So come join us for a retreat. They're really fun. $350 for the whole week. Okay. $350 for the week. And that's paying for, good morning, Debbie. That's paying for all of your everything. Okay. All right. Charity quilt retreat. This is a different one. This is going to be in August. Okay. August 7th through 9th. This is only $50. And for the whole time, you will stay the night, and you will get together and maybe split up food and do something different. This does not include your food. The charity retreat, I just put it as a retreat so we can all get together and make these twin size quilts for Casa Hogar. Okay. Casa Hogar is down in Mexico, and it's an orphanage. Okay. And the Federated Church here, that's my mom goes there. They are the only ones that take care of this orphanage. And so they don't get any other help. And so we're trying to make quilts. Mom wanted us to make 30 quilts to send down there for all the kids for their beds. Okay. And then we'll also do pillowcases. I don't know that we're going to get them matching. If you can get one that's matching, that's great, but they don't have to be. Okay. So we've got some people making pillowcases. We've got some doing quilts. And if you would like to donate any fabric, or you would want to donate any quilts, or if you want to just come and cut out or press and iron or whatever, you're welcome to do that too. Okay, so that's August 7th through 9th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll start early Thursday morning, probably around 8:30ish, and then go till Saturday whenever. Okay, so $50 to come to that retreat. And these are all at Enid, Oklahoma, at the retreat on the square. Okay. Lots and lots of rooms. So we enjoy going up there. All right. What's next, Bill? Okay. Oh, Road to Oklahoma. We are in the Road to Oklahoma right now. Several of you have been in and doing shop hop. They are some there's 25 shops, and there are some really pretty quilts out there. The fabrics this year are all red, white, and blue. And so ours is all red, white, and blue, and I'll show you that here in a minute. This is started June 2nd. It goes through July 14th. So we've changed that. So just be informed that it's not all the way to the end of July this year. We're going to cut off in the middle of July at July 14th. That gives all the shop owners a chance to take a vacation or something, which gives me a chance to do another retreat, right? I'm doing a retreat in July, the very next week. So anyways, okay. So go to that. If you don't know what a road or a shop hop is, you go from shop to shop. You can do 25 shops, or you can just do the ones in your region, or you can just do the ones that you want to. It doesn't make any difference. If you do all of them, you're in for the drawing, which will be a machine and a bunch of gift baskets. We have $500 gift baskets and $100 gift baskets, $100 gift cards, lots and lots of prizes. So if you do all that, you've got a good chance to win some of those. All right. Okay, Bill. Okay, Mystery 5-0. We just finished 2 mysteries. We did 2 mini mysteries. Now we're into the big mystery. All right. So our theme behind this is Hawaiian Paradise. Hawaiian Paradise. And so we are doing this one called Aloha. Aloha. Okay. So we have teamed up with Mystery 5-0. And there is it's Mystery 5-0. There's a quarterly mystery. This one is going to be Aloha for August, September. And August, September, is it October? No, I think it's August and September is this quarterly mystery. And it starts August 6th, and you can sign up now. So if you want to sign up, there's not really a way that you can sign up online.
Yeah, there is. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. Bill is putting a way online that you can sign up.
I can try to drop a link.
You have to purchase $50 worth of items or a $50 gift card or $50 to be able to get in to the mystery. Okay. So we don't actually charge you for a mystery like most people do. It's free. You get to, as long as you spend $50, and you can spend that $50 on the kit. We will have kits. We've got the kits picked out, and we will be posting some of those as early as today. Okay. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to M50, the Quilt Lady, and join our group. Okay. There's a couple questions. You answer those questions and you'll get in the group, and we'll let you in the Facebook group. If you don't have Facebook, that's okay. You don't have to have Facebook. You can just come get in on ours. Okay. So you can get in the Facebook group, and then all you got to do is answer the questions and you can get in. We'll have to go let you in because we're trying to keep spammers out. Okay. Trying to keep you all safe. But then we'll put information out there. So when this one happens, we keep track of all those that have spent $50 before tax. Okay. And it can't be on labor. It has to be on product. Okay. Or you can spend it on, we're going to have the bundles ready for this quilt pretty quick. We've got several different colorways. I think you guys will really like them. And you don't have to do it. The pattern is Aloha, but you don't have to do it in Aloha. You don't have to do it in Hawaiian fabrics if you don't want to. We've got several different colorways out here, and we've got kits made, bundles made for each one. And so we'll be showing that to you. We'll be putting that out on the Facebook group, but we cannot sell until July 1st. Okay, so July 1st, be the first ones to get on July 1st to get the bundle or the kit that you want. Okay, so we've got several kits, but limited quantities of each one. Okay, some we can put back together again, but some we can't. So, all right, what do we got next? So that's the mystery. If you have any questions, put them down here in the comments, or just holler, call in, and we can help you with that. And Bill can drop a link into that.
I will try to drop a link.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this one I have made. It's hanging in the shop out here. This is a 12-month block of the month. Okay. This is a block of the month. Begins in July. Okay. Begins in July. It's called Forest Floor. This is a stunning quilt. It's king size. It is beautiful, y'all. This picture does not do it justice. It's $35 to register. That is for the pattern. And then $37.99 a month. $37.99 a month. And this one was fun to put together. I would say a confident beginner could do this one. It is a really striking quilt. So if you want to see it personally, then come into the shop. If not, then you get to look at this. So anyways, but we mail all over the world. So If you are in another country and you need it, we have done that too.
Debbie's wanting to know the
All right.
size of the mystery. Where's that pattern at?
The size of the mystery,
Yeah, she
it's
wants to know.
laying, it's out there under the where the pins are at the cutting table, I believe. Okay, we'll find out what size that is, Deb. So hang on. There's 2 patterns out there. So one thing with the mystery this time, we have 2 different ways. The mystery is all the same. You're going to get the clues and you're going to get the clues put together, cut out and put together. But in the end, on your last one, there's 2 different quilt patterns. So you can do both of them. You can double up and make the quilt as you go. Get you 2 kits, do quilt as you go, or cut everything out and do the same thing. We have one pattern and then we have another pattern. They're both striking. I'm going to try to get them both made. I don't know that I will get them made totally, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I've got to get stuff cut out.
You can just flash it, but you can't show it to them.
And no, just tell me the size.
Tempt them with it.
No,
Yeah, 56 by 72.
56 by 72. And what's the other one?
Both of them are the same size.
Oh, same size, 56 by 72, Debbie. So that's the size of them. Okay. So the patterns are gorgeous. I'll just tell you, the patterns are gorgeous. Okay. We just got this fabric in, y'all. It is so pretty. We've had tons of people walking by seeing this in the boxes, and everybody's wanting the fabric. Okay. So we have not been able to sell the fabric yet because we want to get our block of the months all cut out first. But this block of the month is coming soon. All right. So we've got all this Candy Crush fabric, and it's all, this looks very pink. It is not all that bright pink, I can tell you, from the actual fabric. It is batiks, and it is really, really pretty. So you're welcome, Deb. Let's see. I'm in the hospital waiting. My sister's having heart surgery. Oh, Jacqueline, I'm so sorry. Well, we'll be praying. You, Lord, we just pray that you'll be with Jacqueline's sister and get her through the surgery. And Lord, we just pray that you'll be with the surgeon's hands and be with her, and pray that you'll give her healing, Lord. And we ask this in your name. Amen. So, Lord, Jacqueline, we'll continue to pray for your sister. Hopefully she's going to do really well. I know those are scary times. Heart are everything, right? Okay. Anyways, this Candy Crush, this is a block of the month. We will be posting about that pretty soon. Okay, pretty quickly. So not sure we've got the fabrics in, we've got to get them cut, got to get the pattern out and all that. So we'll be posting a price. So stay tuned for that one. It's really pretty. Okay, what's next? The barn quilt. Okay, so if you have ever wanted to paint a barn quilt and put it out on your fence or up on a barn or on your house or in your yard or in your flower bed, however you want to do this, we've got a way for you to come do this. This is our last one for a while, as Lindy, our teacher, is fixing to have a baby. So she's going to be gone for probably the rest of, I don't know, the next 4 or 5 months probably. Anyways, this has got a 2 foot by 2 foot board. Okay, 2 foot by 2 foot. This is one that I've painted, the one right there. The class is $73. That's with a catered meal. Okay, so we start at 9 a.m. and go till 4. So we're going through that lunchtime. And so we do have this one catered, and that is from the bed and breakfast out at Omega. Okay, Pat Mann at the Country Manor is doing the catered meal. All right, and it's always very, very good. She gives you several salads and several different gourmet sandwiches with all kinds of different stuff. It's really good, and of course desserts. We always have desserts. So, all right, so that's 73. We do still have openings in this class, so if you're interested, Bill's got he'll put the link down in the comments and you can come join us. If you are coming from out of town, because we get people from Texas all the time that come up for this, anywhere that you come from, we can get you a hotel room if you want to come the night before and be ready And we can get that also for Road to Oklahoma. So if you're coming out on the road and you're wanting to do a bunch of different stops, I know Debbie and I are fixing to do that next week or first part of July. Debbie and I are going out on the road. So I can get to go to some of the shops. I hadn't got to do that yet for the last several years. So the barn quilt is July 11th. July 11th. It's on a, is that a Friday? A Friday. It's on a Friday, Catherine. And again, if you guys want to do this, you can sign up online, and then you can also put in Holiday Inn, and you can do the Holiday Inn, and you can sign up for that online also. Just give us the day that you want to come. So you may want to do the night before so you're ready for class that morning.
Special rate.
Yes, and it's a special rate because I don't know what the summer rates are, but they're high. I know in the winter it was $139 a night, and then you have all the hotel taxes. That's everywhere. That's so expensive. And our rate is $70 a night and that's with all the taxes included. All right. So our rate, you have to book it through us. Okay. That's the only thing, you got to book through us. All right. So let's see. Good morning, Becky. Good morning. So that is the barn quilt. And again, if you want to get a hotel for that or shop hop or whatever you're coming to town for, you can get that. You can either get a king size bed or two queen, a king or two queens in that room. Okay. All right. And then they have a big full breakfast and gym and swimming pool and all that. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have. So come to that barn quilt, that painting is really fun. I try to go to I do go to all of them because I love it. I've got quite the selection here that I'm going to have put up. Good morning, Joanne. How are you? Good to have you. Okay, you guys, the quilt behind me and the quilt that's on the slide, these are both the border class. Okay, so Mary Beth's going to be teaching this. This is the border class. You can see they're both different. Okay. Different, just depends on what your border. So if you take the border, this right here is what all this in here is made out of. It just is how it's the whole technique of how you cut it and you piece it. All right. So this is going to be on June 20th. So that's coming up. Is that this Friday? I believe it is. I think that's this Friday, y'all. Couple days. So you've got just 2 days to sign up for this one. All right. You don't really have any prep work to do for this. She wants you to wait and cut your borders in class. So you'll understand how all that works. Okay. So there's really no prep work. And I've got a bunch of border fabrics here I want to show you that we can do for this class. Okay. Do you want me to do those now or? I think I'm going to go ahead and do them. Okay, I'm going to show you these. If you guys want some of these, Mary Beth, put in there how much fabric you're going to need for this because I can't remember. We've got the border class. We also have Bill, if you want to take that down, we also have a table runner. Okay, so you can also do a table runner out of it if you want to just do something small. On the Quilt Lady VIP for Casa Hogart. Oh, puppies and boots. Great, Deanna, thank you. So Deanna has been making quilts for Casa Hogart for the orphanage, and she's already got 2 done, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. That's the first ones, Deanna. Yay, so excited. And Mary Beth said this is a fun class, and it really is a fun class. So here is the table runner. You can see. Are you seeing all of it? Can you see all of it? Okay, so that's the table runner. So it's got the point. So this is all done out of this border fabric also. Okay, so you can do the quilt and then do the table runner and do it as an extra if you want to get a little bit more fabric. For this quilt here, we're going to do 5 yards. Okay, 5 yards of the border print. Okay, I'm going to show you some of these border prints. This one is, if you want to take that picture down for a minute, this one is Route 66. So y'all know that Route 66, the 100-year anniversary is next year. Okay. So you see all the cars at the diner. See all the diner, all the cars and the motorcycles, and we have a strip of Route 66, and then we've got more of the motels. This is really, really pretty fabric. So this is one of the borders that we have available, and it's $12.99. Okay. Then we have this one that says Aspire, Flourish, let's see, Renew. It's got all kinds of inspirational sayings. Okay. And then it's got floral all throughout it. Okay. So that one would be really pretty in there too. All right. We have that one, and that is $12.99. And then this one's cute. This one's for a kid. Well, it wouldn't have to be for a kid. This is the gnomes. And so in gnome land, so you've got this kind of whimsical fabric. Okay. That is $11.99. And then this one, I love this one. This is the fall. Okay. We've already had people taking off this bolt. So we've got the pumpkins. We've got the trucks. So there's a truck. There's the barn. There's the old truck full of pumpkins. Very pretty. And then the trees. Tree there. Okay, that one's $13.99. And then this one, $14.99, the poinsettias. This would be very striking because it's very high contrast, the whites and the blacks. So that would be very pretty. That one's $13.99. Here's a gnome one. This one's $12.99 for the gnomes. And then we've got the reindeer and the trees. I love those trees, those different looking trees in there. We've got that one. And that's $12.99. And then we have the hot cocoa bar. This one is $13.99. So we've got the cocoa and all the sticks and warm on up. And it says old-fashioned hot cocoa, premium cocoa, hot cocoa made fresh, premium cocoa, old-fashioned. So we have all that. That one would be really cute too. That is $13.99. And then this one is $12.99. This is a new one we just got. And this is all the lemons. All the lemons. This would be really, really pretty.
If life gives you lemons.
Make lemonade.
Sure.
Yep. Okay, and that one was $12.99. So that's some of the borders that we have. Bill just brought me a handful. So you can come pick out from that. Or you can give us a call and we can do 5 yards of whichever one that you like. Okay. And Janet, do you want Route 66? Or are you just saying Route 66? Yeah. Yeah. So just let us know either way. Okay. So,
I do have a link. I'm dropping the link to the Aloha.
okay. Bill's going to drop in the link to Aloha for the $50. It's not really a $50 buy-in because you're getting, you're getting other stuff for it. So you can,
$50 gift.
yeah, so you can purchase just a gift card, or you can wait and get the bundles. Oh, this is for the gift card?
Yes, if you buy this, you will get a code.
Okay.
Gift card code.
Okay, if you buy this, if you go to that link right there and you buy the $50 gift card, then you'll get a code and that will get you in. Okay. And but if you come in the shop, just tell us if you spent over $50. We're trying to tell everybody if you spend over 50, then you're in the mystery. If you want to be, you don't have to be. And then these, instead of putting the comments and the clues in the Facebook group, we will email them.
If they want to be a part of it right now, so say mine Aloha, and we'll get them signed up.
Yeah, if you want to be a part of it, just put in there in the comments now, mine Aloha, and we'll get you a code and we'll get you in. Okay. And just stay tuned because we've got the bundles. We've got the bundles or the kits coming and you'll want to see those. Okay. I want to show you a few things. That I've been working on. So I'm trying to, yeah, if you have any questions on anything, just put them in the comments and Bill will watch that for me and we can see. But this, I've been working on curtains. I wanted curtains, some little balances for our windows out in the shop. And so we had this sewing machine fabric. Okay. So I made these curtain rods. You could put this on a spring rod too. These are just really simple little curtains. I'm sure all of you probably know how to do this, but all I did is I took the fabric, okay, and so this is, my windows were like 28 and a half, I think. So this is one, oh no, this one's a big one. I do have one window that's much bigger. So what you're going to do is measure a window, and this one you don't need a lot of gathering in it because you want to see the machines. And so I just did the width of fabric on my small windows and I doubled it, and I'll cut that down for the others. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a fabric that goes with it. So here I've got the red and the turquoise. And then you're going to sew a piece. I believe I cut this, let's see. I don't remember. That looks like 3. So I have, that's probably 6.5 inch. Okay. And so it gives you 3 1/4 right here, or no, 3. So it's probably 6 1/4. You cut it whatever you want. And then you're just going to fold it over. Okay. So you've got that lining there. All right. And you're going to sew that to the bottom of your piece of fabric. Okay. You're going to sew that to the bottom of your piece of fabric all the way across. And then I went ahead and you can see here, I sewed it on and then I just came back in and zigzagged, or you could serge it just so it doesn't have a lot of raveling out of there. Okay. Once you do that, well, you're going to fold this in half first and press it. And then you're going to sew that on to here. Then you're going to hem your sides. Okay. So I just folded it under twice and got the sides hemmed up. And then on the top, all I did is I turned it down 1/4 inch and pressed. And then I folded it down. I took my rod, get that rod right here. I took the rod and let's go this end. And just kind of laid it over that so I knew how big to make my casing. Okay. So I knew how big to make that casing. And so I just flipped it over, got it on the end of the rod, flipped it over, and then it's already turned under, and then just top stitch it all the way down. Okay. And that's all you have to do. And you've got your curtains made. Okay. So cute little valances. If you want just something, you can either put the valance at the top or you can put a longer curtain and make it like just halfway and just cover the bottom half. Okay. So anyways, we have this sewing machine fabric. I thought this would be really cute for sewing room. And Sue has made these, the lady that works here. She's made some like this, not like, she doesn't have color blocks on the end of hers. Hers is just the machines. But she's made some for her sewing room too. All right. So just a little idea for some curtains, fast, easy. And if you need some instructions, I don't have anything written out. I've just got it in my head, but I can write it out if I need to. Okay.
Yes, I mean, it's up to her. If she wants it, we'll charge her $50 and send her a gift card.
Yes, if you want the referral link, then we can charge you $50 and for a gift card. Yes, or we can put that on account and you can put it towards your bundle when you get your
shop credit.
Yeah, we can do shop credit or gift card either way, and we can put that towards your kit for the Aloha. Yeah. So anyways, that was one thing I'm working on is those curtains, and I've got those almost ready for Bill to hang, a couple of them anyways. And then I was going to show you these little quilts. They're just cute little miniatures that you can hang wherever you want to. This one I don't have quilted yet, but see, this one's a little bigger. This one's a little smaller. And I'm going to show you, do a quick little go through so I can tell you how to do these. All right. So these are made. Okay. Okay, Joanne, I'll get back with you and explain that here in just a minute. Say mine, aloha to participate. You can say mine, aloha, Joanne, and I'll get back with you after this. I'll give you a call. Okay. So these little miniatures, they're little miniatures. Okay. We have several different ones of these. They're called mini charms. Mini charms. Okay. These are $8.99. You get 42 different 42 different colors. So it's just like a charm or jelly roll or layer cake, except these are minis. Okay. Cute little things. I have sewn these together by hand in the car just to make the kids a doll blanket. You know, they want doll blankets and you need something really fast. And so this was my deal. But we've got, this is a Free Spirit. This is a K Facet. And then this is a Free Spirit. And this is a bunch of different, this is Tula Pink Designer Essential Solids. Okay, so Tula, you know how bright Tula is. That's pretty. We've got a whole bunch of different ones of these. Okay, so it takes one of these, and then you're going to split those, and you're going to pick half of them will be your backgrounds, half of them will be your hearts on top. Okay, half for the background, half for the hearts on top. Okay, so you're going to sew. What I did is put your hot fix, which is or steam a seam or heat and bond or whatever it is you use. I like hot fix. Put that on the back of your little or you can draw out little hearts and then just cut out around each heart, and then put that on the little square that you want. And cut that out, and then you put your squares on top of your hearts on top of your squares. I made a little template. Okay, I made this little template just out of template plastic. And so, if you're interested in this, I tell you what, if you buy at least 2 of the deals, I'll give you this. Okay, if you buy at least 2, then I will give you this. All right. Anyway, so you can see this one is just 4x4, 4 across, 4 down. Okay, I think I used the other pieces and something else, so I was just using them up. This, and then I used hot fix on that, so everything's hooked on, but nothing is stitched down. So you can wash it or whatever, it's not going to come off. That's with hot fix. All right. So that one's got to be quilted yet. This one is quilted. You can do that on your machine. I just actually went down the rows. And I did this really quickly. I think I did this when I was on a trip somewhere, and this is the only other fabric I had was that. So that got to be put on the back. And then I didn't have any binding, so I just wrapped it around and did a decorative stitch around the side. Okay, so this is the other heart. So you'll have enough in your little heart in your pack to do a 4x5. So it will be that size right there, which is, I can tell you here, this one is 9 by 10.5. 9 by 10.5. Okay. So very cute. Just some little something if you want to make something, if you've got a birthday party or something, just that you're going to take, you're going out to eat somewhere and you're going to take a little gift. This would be perfect. Really fast and easy. Okay, again, those are the mini charms. And if you buy 2, I will send you the template plastic, or I'll send you the heart. I've got several cut out. Okay. All right. So that is that. I was going to show you. Then I've been working, and I think I showed you this one. I don't know if it was all the way done when I showed it to you. This is a little quilt I made, another little miniature. This one's called Freedom, and it's got a mini charm, which is one of those little ones that I just showed you. This is a mini charm, red, white, and blue that I put together, and then the white is just, you can do white on white or any kind of white there, and then this pattern, I've got this pattern if you're interested in that. Okay. So I thought that was really cute. And it's all set on point, really simple. And then I just appliqued with Hot Fix, the eagle, and then the little points of the arrows is all I did. And then the rest of it's stitched with embroidery floss, really. So, okay, so that's another thing I've been working on. Show you all these little things. And then one other thing I wanted to show you, we got these in and they are so darn cute. They're $35. They're in a homemade wooden box. So on this, it says Just a Little Box by Moda. And then it's got a tape measure. I don't know if you can see the inches on there, the tape measure all the way around on it. Okay. And then so it's got this little box. It's got the twill tape of the measuring tape, but it is full. And it has, this is for their 50th anniversary. Let's see if I can get that out of the way so you can see it. So you see all the fat eights. Those are all fat eights.
Are they 8s or 16?
They're
not 8.
Are they? Let's see. See, it doesn't tell me how many is in this box. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 40 pieces, y'all. So that's the same as a jelly roll. So you're getting all 40 colors in that line in this little box with the box. Okay. So cute. I love those. And that's just the Moda mini, Just a Little Box. So if you want that, just put mine, a little box. Okay. Hey, Darlin, how are you? I'm so glad to see you on. Oh, you're welcome, Jacqueline. I will continue to pray for your sister. Okay. So that's really all I have today. I was just going to show you the quilt behind me. And that, you guys, is this Friday. If you guys are interested, you can sign up. And we've got all kinds of border fabrics here that you can choose from. And so you can come in and pick that out. There's no prep on this. Mary Beth wants you to wait and cut this out as you, or when you come, so she can show you how to cut it. Okay. All right. And then don't forget our barn painting class that is coming up on the 11th.
We'll have a shop painting class. They can help us paint the shop too.
Bill says we're going to have a shop painting class because we need to paint the outside of the shop. Nobody wants to sign up for that because I don't even want to sign up for that. You got to go outside in the heat and work. So anyways, as soon as we get our shop painted, we're going to put up our barn quilts. So I'm excited about that. All right, you guys. Well, you all have a good week. And let's see, do I have any other questions? Oh, okay, Joanne. One more time, let me just explain. So if I probably didn't explain it very well. There's not an actual fee to get into the mystery. Okay, so a lot of, like, I know the brown bag mystery, you get the brown bag, but you pay like $160 or something like that for the mysteries. This one doesn't have a fee per se. The only thing is you have to spend at least $50 on merchandise or on the kit to buy. And that's what I would suggest is spend that $50 on the kit, and then you've got the kit to make the mystery with. But you can spend it on whatever. You can come in or you can order online, whatever you want. Spend your $50 before tax. It just can't be on labor. And so when you do that, then if you want to be in it, we will sign you up and put you in the mystery. And then August, I think it was August 6th, our first clues go out. Okay, so we will send them by email, and you'll get clues each week for 4 weeks. And at the end of those 4 weeks, we'll have 2 different quilts to choose from. Or you can make them both. You can get 2 bundles and make both, or 2 kits and make both quilts. They're both very striking. They're called Aloha, but there's 2 different ways to put this together. Both of them totally different, doesn't look anything close to alike, but you can do it out of the same bundle or the same kit, or you can do it out of something different. But very, very pretty, you guys are going to love it. If you was in on the other mystery, it's going to be the same way. We're going to give you the clue. We're going to give you a video of how to cut that. which it'll all be written out too, but a video on how to cut and how to sew it, because some people are visual and some people are, and then they want, hi, Sandy, and then some people want that to, you want to print this pattern out and keep it in your book, right? Okay, so we'll have that, and then we'll also send a little 1 to 2 minute video of Laura Langston. So Laura Langston is our little character that is an FBI agent. Okay, so the FBI agent, and she's going to tell you about the mystery and how she's in Grandma's sewing room and the quilt and what clues she's got from the quilt. And anyways, it's really cute. So there is a storyline that goes along with this. So that's all comes together with this $50 that you spend. So if you want to make sure you get in, you can of course buy the $50 gift card that will get you in, and then you can use it on your kit or anything that you want to. But that hopefully that explained it. The size of the quilt, 56 by 78. 56 by 78. Oh, 56 by 72. Sorry, 56 by 72. Yeah. So, and really, really striking. Very pretty. The name of the pattern is Aloha, but you do not have to do it in Hawaiian colors. We're not doing ours in Hawaiian colors. So, yes, 56 by 72. So any other questions about the mystery? If you guys have questions, please call us. And if you want to go on M50, the Quilt Lady, so M50, the Quilt Lady, or on Facebook, then you can ask to join the group. You'll have to answer 3 questions, answer those questions, and then get in that Facebook group. We're dumping all the information into this Facebook group. So we will probably have what the kits will look like today. We're going to be working on that. I'm going to try to get them in there today. If not, by tomorrow, we will have the fabrics and what's in those kits. Okay. We've got several different choices. So they won't go on sale until July 1st. So just get ready for July 1st. You want to be one of the first ones. Some of them we have limited kits, some that we've got several and that we can put more together. Okay. Okay, Deanna. Yeah, that's great. So Deanna's coming Friday, and she's one that will stay in the hotel. So if you're far away and you want to come stay at the hotel, again, it's $70 for the night, and come. You should bring Deanna, and yeah. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. But anyways, you can come stay at the hotel and then be up and ready for class the next morning. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, if you have any other questions, call us at the Quilt Lady, and we'll be glad to help you, or come in and see us, even better yet. It's so good to see all you guys. I love it. I love seeing everybody. All right. So bye for now, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye now. Oh no, not next week. We're not going to do it next week. We're going to be off for a week because Bill's going to be gone, and he's my tech guy. So not next week, the following week. Okay. And we'll be sure and post that out there. All right. Bye now, y'all. Have a good week.